good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is when you're watching this. Hello. Hello. How are you? You're looking great today, especially those pants, your butt. Killing it. I woke up with a headache for the third day in a row. Unpleasant. Don't like that. But here we are. Oh, and apparently my computer is going to make noise, so we're going to mute that. Okay. You're like hanging from my pop socket on the edge of my laptop. Sometimes we're doing clever things, okay? Yes. So anyways, I'm trying to do these weekly. I feel like it's been like every week and a half-ish since I decided to do this, but I'm still like loving it. And I don't want to like come on and just like say random shit. Like I want to like make posts that are helpful. And maybe none of it's helpful. Maybe you're like, Dawn, just stop talking to us. Okay. Just leave us alone and let us do our thing. I don't know. But today, I want to talk about like some basics things, and tomorrow is our, monthly power hour with our other friends. And Whitney Hebel, superstar director, is going to come on. She earned level 4 of the Grease incentive. She's earned multiple incentives. She's been around for 7 or 8 years now. And, she has a really strong team, really strong business. And she, obviously you don't earn level 4 of an incentive without growing your Scentsy family. So she's going to talk to us about not only like recruiting and what that looks like, and some ideas for that, but also like once you have them on board, how to kind of like navigate those quick start awards. So your shooting star, your, sensational start levels, and then getting to that first certified consultant promotion, and kind of how to like navigate that. And so I'm really excited because, as I'm going to talk about today, my focuses this year in my personal business are massive recruiting, massive partying, and whatever partying looks like to us, and then just really honing in on the basics. And I really want to like give some context around this. So like but what do I know is the importance of the basics. And I think the longer you're in this business, the more white noise comes in, and kind of throws you off your game. Makes you go, oh, should I be doing that? Should I be doing that? Oh, maybe I should change and do that and do that. And so we become like this machine of like, instead of sticking with the basics and the things that like always work no matter what, we feel like we need to try and dip our hands in every pot, swim in every pool, whatever analogy you want to use. And I have personally been affected by that, and seen how it affected my business, because I wasn't loving those things, but because I was influenced to do those things. And then it negatively impacted my business because I wasn't loving doing those things. And so like I struggled doing them, and I didn't look like I was excited about my business, even though I love my business and I'm going nowhere so fast. And so this month is my 13-year Scentiversary, and the idea of what does the next 13 years look like, right? And I was just thinking about, when I first started Scentsy, and I've had like, it was 2012. I didn't know it at the time because I didn't know anything about like how Scentsy business worked, and I wasn't that like deep into things. But like we were in a dip at that point, like businesses do. We were in a lull, and didn't know it. And I came in and all I was excited about a product that I used. And I'm going to start like when I was seeing if there's one today, but there's not. I should go back and just like screenshot some of them instead of waiting till they pop up in my memories. But my posts were so lame. And I say that like giggling and like sincerely at the same time because they literally were so lame. But at the same time, the posts literally radiated my love and excitement. And I'm not saying, like, obviously I will never say social media is the only place to be. But like when we are on social media, I think we like worry about being this like image of perfect, and having it be like whatever. They just want to see you show up and love it. Like my best reactions to anything Scentsy I post are always the messiest, most unplanned, like unexpected things that I share. And I think that says a lot to the authenticity side of Scentsy. And that is one of our core values. So like, it's funny that ironic, whatever, that lines up all the time, that the being honest and being truthful and being authentic and being genuine is what does the best. And I've said it in speaking situations for years, but like people can buy Scentsy from 200,000 other consultants. So why are they choosing you? What is your authentic thing that is going to pull people in and make them choose you and stay with you? And I think the stay with you is follow up and like continuing to be authentic, in your customer service, but like what draws them in. Not everybody is going to be attracted to my vibe, but they might be attracted to yours. Does that make sense? And so I just had this realization as I was like seeing old things pop up from when I started Scentsy. And I was like, man, this is so funny. Like these are so bad. But at the same time, I can see how passionate I was about the product. I can see how excited I was about selling. I can like literally like feel that jump off the screen. I can see how much I wanted to like share and tell people. And I think those are the things that like really sucked people in. And I was able to hit shooting star. I didn't even know what these things were really. We didn't have the training then that we do now. I was able to hit sensational start. I joined the end of March. I was a star consultant by the end of August. I didn't even know what that meant. I didn't know what bringing on teammates meant. People were excited to join me and hang out, right? Like they liked the product too. We were just having a good time. And then I like sat in hobby level for a while and sat in star consultant for a while, and that's okay. But I'm just saying that like the authenticity and the basic bitch stuff I was sharing, was enough to get people to want to buy and do this with me. Does that make sense? And I think we like overthink it all. The longer we're in this, the more we see and the more we overthink it. And, my focus this year is to be like almost annoyingly basic. Obviously my skills and things have improved since then, but like the concepts, I want to be annoyingly basic. I want the things that I do and share to like be joyful and positive. And just show how much I love what I do and what I'm selling. And that's my advice to you. And I will go in, since I'm at my computer right now, I'll go in and screenshot some of my posts from the beginning and share them. It's hilarious. But again, so basic, but so effective because you can literally feel my excitement and my joy. And so that's what I want. Again, but what do I know, right? I've only been doing this 13 years, but, if I do know anything or you want to take my advice, stick to basics, stick to the buy, host, join, stick to the good customer service, stick to sharing your happy, sharing the products you love, the catalog, the very basic things, and the rest of it is fluff. And I have stopped saying that for a long time, but the rest of it's fluff. If it doesn't fit into buy, host, join, follow-up / customer service, like, you really don't need it. And like, all of those things can be done so basically that it can fit into any time schedule, any point in your day. I had like 3 jobs when I started. Like, I mean, anything can happen. But you do have to show up. Oh, I wiggled a little. My elbow hit the desk. You do have to show up. You do have to talk to people, but then all you need to do is focus on buy, host, join, customer service, follow up. That's it. Basics, basics, basics. Basics, basics, basics. But what do I know? The basics are what will succeed long term. But what do I know? The consistency of those basics are what will get you through the dips. But what do I know? And Karen Fettis told me that. Shout out to my BFF Karen. But Karen said when we were during COVID, just keep doing the basics consistently. You'll still have dips, but they'll be like this instead of like this because you only work when it's easy. Basics consistently. Okay. But again, what do I know? I hope you guys have a great day, a great rest of your week. It is Wednesday. It's hump day. It's beautiful outside. I don't know where you're at. In Cincinnati, it's beautiful outside. We're like hovering around 70 during the day with sunshine all this week. And it has lit my soul on fire. This girl is on fire. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. A quick, but what do I know? Basics, 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 basics. I love you. Have a great day. Bye.